Hello students, welcome to EasyElimu Learning Simplified. Call me Mr. Stanley Ombogo. Students, welcome to this session. Welcome back, that is, and this is a continuation of language and style. Some of the language and styles that we have in Parliament of Alls. Remember, Parliament of Alls is written by Adipo Sidang. So in our previous session or in our previous video, we were able to look at that is the language and styles that are employed or that we have in Act 1 of Parliament of Alls. So having done that, allow me take you through or allow me guide you during this session, that is by looking at the language and style that we have in Act 2 of the play Parliament of Alls. So the first style that I'd like to talk about is the use of rhetorical questions. So talking about rhetorical questions, these are questions which are asked for some effect. So they are not asked to seek a response from the target. So in literature, rhetorical questions are used to fill up information, especially where the exposition of such information is crucial to the plot. So on page 45, for instance, Moneybag asks, what do those little birds know? So these he asks when that is Black Spring suggests that the rebellion has increased so much that there is no hope of controlling it. So the rhetoric question used here, coupled with Moneybag's confidence, suggests the depths of that is the depth or the intensity of his evil nature. So this makes sense when we remember that is the Weaver massacre. So the black string is here to warn the moneybags that the birds, that is the day birds, have gathered and they are planning to rebel, something of the sort. But because Moneybags thinks that there is a situation he can control, he is not scared or he is not fearful. So when he does that, or by saying that, what do those little birds know? We remember what they did to the weaver birds. That ended up to Osogo losing family and friends. So there is also another style that is satire. So satire is the art of making someone or something look ridiculous, raising laughter in order to embarrass, humble, or discredit its targets. So the author, that is Adipo Sidang, satirizes Moneybags, Socialite Owl, and Red String when the three could not comprehend the meaning of ex cathedra. So it paints how illiterate, that is the trio are, how illiterate Moneybags, Socialite Owl, and Red Strings are. So there is also another style that is simile. So a simile is a comparison of two things using the words like or as. So the socialite owl uses simile, that is in their conversation, by saying that owls cannot be as cowardly as chicken. So through simile, Moneybag also says that victory songs are never composed. They just come like strong winds. So that is in the first instance, the socialite owl compares, that is cowardice to that is that of chickens. Then in the second instance, the moneybags compares that is victory songs to the strong winds that are never composed or never announced when they are coming. So we are also getting Another style, that is allusion. Remember, in Act 1, we were also able to look at allusion by looking at two types of allusion. We looked at political allusion and literary allusion. So allusion being an indirect reference to someone or something. Allow me to talk about a biblical allusion in this act. So biblical allusion is a brief and indirect reference to a person, event, or story that is found in the Bible and used in literature. So, in Parliament of All's Act 2, there is biblical allusion when Moneybags tells the speaker that he has Solomonic wisdom. That is after Iron Lady is thrown out of the Parliament. So remember, it is the Moneybags that still doubles as the speaker. So other than that, there is also humor as a style. So talking about humor, Moneybag is humorous. So he says that Arum Tidi will attack his reflection like a clown when taken to the water point. So he is also domineering. That is when we are told that he is in control of every section of the kingdom and thereby ruling the kingdom how he wants. So humor is created too when the speaker asks straight-eyed all that, did you just make reference to the kitchen cabinet in that manner? So looking at that part of that statement, humor comes in. That is, it comes in that by this question, Moneybags, who is illiterate, shows that he doesn't understand what a kitchen cabinet is. Because if he did, he would be act with. That is, he would be act by the use of the term, not the reference to it. So secondly, by this, Moneybags admits that it is true that there is a kitchen cabinet. So it creates, it brings some, some laughter. It creates some comic effect. So in the act, there is also the use of a song. So there is the use of a song, that is the song that the birds sing for freedom. So the birds sing their song of freedom that goes with the birds, we fly so high, blah, blah, blah. So there is also onomatopoeia in this act. So remember, this is one way a poet can create sounds in a poem. So an onomatopoeia is a word that actually looks like the sound it makes. And we can almost hear those sounds as we read. So talking about onomatopoeia in this act, here are some of the words that we can talk about. That is the hooting of the owls, twittering, and the twittering of birds. So hooting and twittering are onomatopoeia. They are the words that build this style in the act. So there is also soliloquy. So soliloquy is an act of speaking one's thoughts aloud when by oneself, especially by a character in a play to reveal his thoughts to the audience. So in this act, dear students, in this act, Moneybags talks to himself in a soliloquy. So in it, he complains about the long session it has been, but chides the rebellious owls who had thought they could stop him. So he is happy that his success will now ensure that Royal Owl will approve his tender to provide that is tender care to all little birds. So that is the tender that that the money bag wants. He wants to be given the tender to provide tender care to all the little birds, and we ain't really sure whether he means what he says by that is by taking care of the little birds. So there is also irony. So irony is a literary device in which what appears true is the opposite or antithesis of what is actually true. So a character may say something while intending the direct opposite. So a character may do something again with a specific expected result, but get the direct opposite of that expectation. So in the act, it is ironic to that the bats are given the roles of inspecting the nests of the birds. And we all know that the bats cannot see. So the question is, how are they gonna inspect the nests of the birds? So Arumtidi's situation is also ironic. That is, he betrays the daybirds in order to gain favor with the owls, but ends up a lot worse than the other daybirds. So that is what brings or results to the death of Arumtidi. So in this act, we also have personification, and across all other acts that we still have. So remember this: when an idea is given human characteristics, and in the play, all animals are talking, meaning that they are having some human qualities. So thanks you for being with me till the end. It marks the end of this session, and welcome back uh, for the next episodes. Until next time, bye.